Hi, I'm Katie. I'm a wife, mom, and I work full-time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best, and I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the Benefit POREfessional. So not professional, but POREfessional Smooth Sip. This is supposed to be a lightweight smoothing moisturizer for pores. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the product. I'm going to share with you my application tips and tricks. So let's get into it. So throughout the video today, I'll be sure to share with you what I'm wearing on my eyes and my lips. I will mention quickly on the lips, I'm wearing the Clinique Almost Lipstick in Black Honey. This is such a great lip balm that's going to build this beautiful pigment on the lips to create a gorgeous lip color that looks amazing on everyone. Any of the products that I'm sharing with you today, I'll be sure to post my affiliate link down in the description so you can go and you can shop the products, but I'll also include links so you can go and watch the dedicated reviews and tutorials that I've also created on the products. I want to make sure that you know that I have a weekly email that goes out. In that email, I share with you different sales and deals that are happening around makeup and skincare, as well as I highlight some of the videos that I released in the last week and the most popular shopped affiliate links from the last week as well. If you want to subscribe to that, make sure you check out that subscription link down in the description. I also, after spending years using different planners, I decided to create my own and I made them available on Amazon. So if you're like me, you love goal setting, you like to have all your to-do lists all in one place, all your priorities identified, you want to be able to reflect on the week, day, month, year, all of that good stuff, that is all in this planner. I also have the link to my 2025 planner storefront down in the description, so make sure you go and check that out. All right, now let's get into this moisturizer. When I got this product and I opened it up, I truly thought it was supposed to be like a primer, and that's what I'm going to show you. Like the first technique is treating it like a primer, but after I was taking a look at the website, this reads more like it's supposed to be a smoothing moisturizer for pores. So is it a primer or is it a moisturizer? Like that's the part, it just seems a little bit confusing. It does say that you can apply this first and then go in with a primer. So I'm going to try that technique after I do the first technique of just using it as like a primer, which to me I would, because I really like the moisturizer that I use. So I don't think I would like double up on moisturizer. I would want to use a primer. So that's the part that I'm a little bit confused on, especially because it says that this is designed to visibly refine pores. It's going to like smooth everything out. It's good for oily skin. It's good for dry skin. So then in my opinion, it's like great for all skin types. It's very hydrating. It doesn't clog the pores. And it has niacinamide in it, which I love because that's what helps smooth out the look of the pores. It has celery seed extract and flaxseed extract in it. That helps to visibly improve skin texture and refine the look of pores. So again, like that to me is huge. I love everything to look like nice and smooth and even. So again, it's just trying to figure out like, how am I going to incorporate this as part of my routine? It also has squalene and aloe leaf juice that help maintain hydration. All right, so that's a little bit about the product, but let's get into the application techniques. And again, the first time that I use it, it was before I even took a look at the website, to be honest with you all. So I'm going to treat it like a primer, and then I'm going to come back a second time and I'm going to use this as like a second moisturizer and then a primer, and we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Let's go in with this face primer. I will say when I opened it up, I really thought it was going to be a little bit like thicker, but it's very like gel based. So it's going to blend into the skin nicely. I will say it has a pretty strong fragrance to it, and that to me, I'm not a huge fan of when products that you wear on your face have a huge fragrance that's like this is floral. So I'm not crazy about that element, but just massaging that all into the skin. I'm going to let this set for 5 minutes, and then I'll be back to apply some foundation, so stay tuned. Now that I've let that face primer dry for a minute, I am going to go in with one of my favorite foundations. This is from Younique. This is the Bare You BB Tinted Moisturizer with an SPF of 30. This is the shade Light Medium. I love this because it gives me really nice, beautiful, natural looking coverage. It has an airless pump, which allows you to literally use every last drop of the product. Like, I'm here for that. I'm going to just take my Younique kabuki brush I'm gonna press that into the skin to blend it out, but you can see just giving me really nice natural looking coverage. It's more on the like light medium side. You can build the product, and I love the fact that it has that SPF in it. So if you wanted something that was like a one and done, like maybe your moisturizer doesn't have SPF in it, this is a really great option. And again, it's buildable, so if you wanted like a little bit more coverage, you could build onto that and create a really nice fuller coverage makeup look. Just love how natural it looks on the skin. Again, just taking that kabuki brush, pressing it into the skin. Let's take a look up close in the mirror and see how it looks. Anytime that I'm trying a new primer, I definitely like to use foundations that I know that work and wear well throughout the day, so I can really tell you if the primer is good. Okay, so I'll say initially, like, pores look pretty dang small, and the product looks like it blended really nicely and is sitting really, really well on the skin. So let me go in now, just do a little bit more here. Go down the neck. You always want to go down the neck so you don't have any dreaded makeup lines. Now I'm going to go in with just like a little bit of contour and blush, nothing crazy. I'm going for a lighter makeup look today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bronzer from ColourPop. This is a Villa Beach, and this is a matte bronzer. I'm taking my Bare Minerals Full Flawless Face Brush, and this again, I'm just going to create like a really nice light contour, nothing crazy. I really like this ColourPop bronzer. It looks very natural on the skin and just adds that warmth that I want, especially as we're starting to move more into like the winter months. This definitely is a little bit on the lighter side for me. For the summer, I'd have to get something a little bit darker, but I definitely would be trying this bronzer in other shades because I just really like the way that it looks on the skin. Really, really pretty. I cannot give up my blush just yet, you all. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Blurring Blush in Golden Hour. It's a nice bright pink blush. Like I said, I just can't give it up yet, but it blends into the skin so nicely. I love the way that it looks. Just absolutely beautiful, beautiful. All right, now let's take another look in the mirror, see how all of this product built on itself. Again, looks really nice and natural. I'll be back at the end of the day so we can really test out this primer and see how it wore throughout the day. Stay tuned. So end of the day, I'll say like from a distance, makeup looks good. I was a little nervous. I thought I was starting to get a little bit shiny, but to be honest, this happens sometimes, especially if you're like me, you have more oily combination skin. So what I like to do is I like to take a little bit of a setting powder and kind of dust that on the face for touch up versus adding more of a powder that has pigment to it that can sometimes make it look a little bit cakey. This is a translucent setting powder, and so it doesn't add any pigment or additional coverage. What it does is it kind of just blurs things and absorbs those oils, and that's going to also help your makeup wear longer. But I didn't apply any type of powder today. Let's take a look up close in the mirror and see. I don't see the product bunching or creasing, especially right here on the forehead. That's where I have my most significant fine lines. It's maybe a little bit, but it's not bad. And again, I like the way that it's wearing on the face. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try a different foundation and we'll see how the primer works with that. Stay tuned. So I'm going to go in now with the iconic London Velvet Smooth Pore Refining Primer. And then I'm going to put the POREfessionals on top of this. And we're just going to kind of see what this does. If it's like too much or if it's like truly pore elimination, you know, like that would be the dream. This is a really great face primer. I've used it quite a bit, and I definitely recommend checking out this face primer if you're looking for a really solid primer that's going to help give you a little bit more of a matte finish and minimize the pores. All right, so I'm going to let this set for a few minutes, and then I'm going to come in with the POREfessionals. Stay tuned. I'm going to go in now that that is on the face and dry, and I'm going to just take a little bit of this, nothing too crazy. I'm going to just focus it right there on the pores and go on top of that face primer on both sides there. I'm not going to take it on the rest of the face like a face primer, just right there on the pores. All right, so I'll be back in a minute and I will apply some foundation. Stay tuned. And this is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I love this, it's so good. This is the shade Medium 105N. I just shake it up and I'm gonna take a little bit of that onto my unique kabuki brush and I'm gonna press that into the skin. And it is going to give me that medium coverage, more of that. Surprisingly, like, yes, it's hydrating, but it also has a little bit more of that matte finish look, which I absolutely love. Pick whatever's left on the brush and I take that onto the forehead, mainly focusing it on the cheeks, on the face, on the nose. Make sure I go down the neck so I don't have any dreaded makeup lines whatsoever. But again, I just love this. It looks so natural on the skin. Take it underneath the eyes here, like so. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with a little bit of light contouring. I'm gonna take my Bare Minerals Full Flawless Face Brush. And I'm gonna just dust on a little bit of bronzer. This is the Tarte Hotel Heiress bronzer. It's a matte bronzer. Love the way that it looks on the skin. Just again, tapping a little bit of that onto the face. This is gonna add warmth back into the skin where I want it. Adding that definition to the face. Love it. Absolutely beautiful. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Too Faced Blurring Blush in Golden Hour. And I'm gonna tap that right above the bronzer there. And that, again, I just love a good pink blush. Beautiful. Look at that on the skin. So, so nice. Let's look up close in the mirror now and really see how everything is layering and wearing on the skin. All right. So yeah, sure enough, the pores look so tiny, like minimal. I love the way that my makeup is setting on the skin. Is this going to be like a new product that I incorporate into my routine? Stay tuned. I will be back at the end of the day to really show you how my makeup is wearing. Stay tuned. At the end of the day, makeup still looks so good, you all. So, you know, I like this product. I like the way that it is wearing throughout the day. I like the way it makes my makeup look. I'm not crazy about the fact that it seems like an extra step, but I think this is something that if I was going to be at like an event where I really wanted my makeup to last all day long and like pores just to look super tiny and I had time, I would add this to the routine. But I do think that there are other combinations of like primers, foundation that you could get the same effect. But this is a great product. Definitely recommend checking it out. I do want to mention what I'm wearing on my eyes. It's this e.l.f. palette. Like, really stinking impressed considering this was like $3 or $4, like not very expensive for a really beautiful eyeshadow palette. On the lips, I'm wearing the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in Coral Fixation. Just had to mention that really quick. So there you have it. If you have any questions about the product, don't hesitate to ask. If you like these types of videos where I share with you a single product, do a couple wear tests, let you know how it's wearing throughout the day and give you my overall thoughts, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, so that way anytime I post a new video, you're notified. Have a great day. If you are looking for a really great primer video, make sure you go and watch this one next.